So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Broken arm! Broken arm! Broken arm!
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where we have a relatively new frauditor who was denied access to a public bus by the bus driver because he has his potato can pointed at the bus driver. Now, the man takes exception to this and calls the transit police, which also tell him he can't record. Enjoy.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
4th Street going north.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just recording. Looks like this guy doesn't like being recorded. Like most people, like most public servants.
Most people would get the message if the bus driver closed the door and put a piece of paper up to his face. Most people would turn the camera off or just leave. Now, if you really wanted to board the bus, you'd put the camera away and go about your business. But not this idiot. Let's speed it up just a bit because he stands there and looks stupid for a while.
A few minutes later.
Can I get in?
Why are you recording me?
Is there?
I need you to get off there.
I got recordings all right here.
I know. So why are you recording me?
For my own personal
Why?
recording. Because it's a freedom of press, sir. It's freedom of press.
Oh, but of course, another member of the press. Oh, how stupid. How silly. Yeah, we should have known better.
Bro, turn your phone off. Turn it off, bro. Come on, turn it off.
For what?
Dude,
I got cameras right here.
You told you to recording.
I got a right to record. This is a right to record.
So is he allowed to record here?
He's a public servant. I can record anything I want in public.
He doesn't want to be on camera. Don't put him on camera.
You don't have no expectation of privacy in the public. When you work for the public, you work for the
He's
public.
got rights to you now.
Not when he's working.
Shut the camera
Not
off.
when he's working.
Shut the camera
Right now,
off.
there's cameras right there that I got. I
Shut
can
them
get
off.
those ones just as much.
Shut him off, bro. Shut
I'm
him
not.
off. I'm recording.
You're not going to tell me what to do, man.
Imagine that. Another frauditor with a cocky attitude. Oh, dearie me, no.
Dude,
Look, you're another man trying to tell another man what to do?
You're doing sure that
Huh?
I'm gonna break your fucking phone.
You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry. Believe me, buddy.
Really, you think I'll be sorry?
You damn straight
I got an notification. I got a guy who's creating an issue here at my front door.
Yeah, this guy right there. Trying to tell me what to do.
If you're lucky, I'm not as big of a douchebag as I seem.
Well, you certainly seem like it, man.
Well, nope. I thought you were asking.
Frauditor, common sense would tell you that you're not welcome on that bus. But since you have no common sense, no common courtesy, or common decency, you haven't a clue, have you? You poor thing.
I was gonna get on this bus, but seems like the public service is sucks around here.
Welcome aboard.
Remember, sir, you work for... That's what I should have got. That's what you should have told me, sir. That's what you should tell me.
So are you
People
having
are coming
an
in,
issue
huh?
with them, sir?
No, I'm not having an issue. They were having an issue with me.
What happened?
I just came in here and I was about to get on the bus, and he was all, "Don't record me."
Yeah, believe it or not, Frauditor, not everybody likes a potato cam in their face. Now, just because you do doesn't mean everybody else does. See, you have to respect people's rights, Frauditor, because if you don't, well, I won't say, but it won't be pretty.
He didn't want you to record him.
Yeah, and then this other guy came in, one of the riders. He came in and he started, "Hey, take your camera off him." You know what I mean? And I told him, I said, I got cameras already inside the bus. This is for my own personal record. This is for my own personal record. This is called freedom.
So,
Freedom of the press.
We understand the way the policy is for cameras. I mean, none of us really care about it. It's his preference for his bus.
Preference.
So, I mean, he can deny you service.
No, he can't deny.
He can't.
This, we pay for this.
So, no.
No, wait, hold on. We pay for this.
What do you pay for, Frauditor? Are you going to tell us you're a taxpayer? Where do you work at, Frauditor? Oh, you just work for YouTube. Is your channel monetized? Oh, it's not? Oh, then you don't pay taxes.
This is a right for us to have since we pay for it.
So a driver has the right to refuse service. The reason why that's the way it's able to be done is because there are multiple buses.
If
buses.
I'm doing something against the law.
So
if I'm breaking the law, then he can
based on his preference. So if he has a preference on not wanting to be recorded, religion or any of that,
he's working for the public. He agreed to all the.
Sir, I'm not here trying to argue with you.
Neither am I. I'm trying to tell you what the law is.
The law states.
I'm telling you.
The law
you don't know what
states
the
that
law
you
states.
have the same
No,
right,
they're
don't
at
you?
work right now.
Yep.
I didn't quite catch that, Frauditor. Who's at work? The bus driver or you? Because if you're at work, that proves my point that you're a frauditor.
The same right, though.
They made a contract with the state, with the city.
So
and they have to abide the law to. No.
Yes.
If I'm breaking the law.
No. He has
If
the right
I'm
to
breaking the
deny
law or if I'm doing something. This is a right.
You have the ability to catch another bus. He has the right to deny you service.
And then what happens if the next bus comes over and they don't want to give me a ride either?
That's their preference. If
It's
you
not
have that
a preference.
Issue,
It's
what
a.
you get to do.
I get to do.
Again, what you get to do is you get to.
The
file
buses
a
are
complaint.
here for the public.
You get to file.
We pay for these.
No.
We pay for these.
You get to file
So we
a
can.
complaint.
So we can ride in them.
Hey, Junior, did you fall out of the stupid tree when you were a young child? Because you're acting really stupid right now. You're dumber than a bag of rocks.
You get
As
to
a right,
file a
they provide us these because we're taxpayers.
He's obviously not wanting to listen. He just wants to record and continue on with what his right is.
Well, you keep on trying to tell me the same thing. You're
I'm
trying to
telling
overtalk
you what
me.
Our policy is.
And I'm telling
And
you,
you do not
that's
wanna
not
hear
the
it.
policy.
That
That's
is.
not the policy. No, it isn't.
What's going on?
The bus driver,
The 10, yes. The 10 left.
I came over, and all I did was I was recording
He was having
the
issues, so.
the thing, right? The schedule. And then I came over here and I said, "Hey, how's it going?" And he goes, He's all, "Don't record me," right off the bat.
I noticed that this frauditor is just like all the others. He babbles about nothing. What? You wanted to record somebody. They didn't want you to record. Case closed. Shut your mouth and go home.
And I said, "Sir, it's a right to record in public." Hold on. It's a right. You don't need consent. It's a right to film anything and everyone in the public. There's no expectation of privacy in the public. No, they don't. I didn't cause a disturbance. All I'm doing is recording my actions with the public servants. That's a right. This is not only that right, it's also freedom of press. This is freedom of press.
Which are obviously being disturbed by
They're-
this action as well.
I can't help their feelings. You guys are trying to enforce the feelings. You want to enforce the feelings, or are you guys going to enforce law?
I don't know, Frauditor. Right now, you remind me of a little snowflake. You're not going to cry about this, are you? I think you need your feelings protected. That's what I think, Frauditor.
I am enforcing the law.
Law.
He has the same right.
What
He has
law?
the same right.
What
The same right
what
as
same
you.
right?
You
No,
have
he
the
doesn't.
right.
He's at work right now.
You want
He's
to
at
deny,
work. He's working
you want
for
to
us.
deny another
He's
person's
working
right.
for us.
You want to deny another person's
I'm
right.
not denying it.
That
All I
what
want
you
is a
did.
service
You did
that
deny him
I'm
his
paying
right.
for.
You denied him his right. He
I
did
didn't
not
deny
wish
him
to be
any
recorded
rights.
by you,
He has no
which the public-
expectation of
You had another individual.
He has
that did
no
not want to be
expectation
recorded.
of privacy
You
in the
had-
public.
Employee being recorded who did not
Uh,
consent to this. That's what caused the
It
disturbance.
it doesn't matter if he doesn't consent to it. He works for the public.
No,
There's cameras inside the bus.
there are. Yes.
So what is he saying about those cameras? Is he saying no? I don't want to be recorded by the bus.
Another half-baked moron who doesn't understand the difference between security cameras and his little potato camera. Yeah, the big difference is that you're going to use your footage to put on YouTube for commercial gain. The security cameras on the bus are there for the safety and security of patrons and workers. What a moron. Oh, somebody smack this guy.
Because I can get the Public Information Act and get the same thing that I'm getting from here, except from the bus. The only difference is this is for my own personal record,
Also have to understand.
and that way I don't have to go through the city to get that record.
Be recorded for personal use. That's the thing.
Say that again. What were you saying?
The citizens of that bus do not wish to be recorded for your personal.
Ma'am, what's your name?
She does have
Badge
a-
number?
It's 5'6".
5'6". And you Sandoval?
Correct.
All right, and yours, sir?
5'5" Cortez.
Cortez. All right, you guys know that this place is for the public.
Look here, Frauditor. Just because some place is open to the public doesn't give you carte blanche to go in there and do whatever you want. If people were allowed to do that, it'd be complete anarchy. Whoa, use your brain. Oh, I forgot. You don't have one. I apologize.
It's for the public, but you
It's
also
for
have to
the
understand
public.
everyone has the right. I have the right to refuse service.
Do you
just
have the
like
right to
he
tell
does.
me not to record you right now?
I can. I
Oh,
can tell
do
you
you?
to not record me.
Oh,
but
do you?
have
No,
the
no,
right
no.
to
You're
record.
a public
I
servant.
don't have an issue with it.
I have the right to
But I
record
don't
all
have an
public
issue.
servants in their official capacity, sir.
We do not
You're
have
working
an
in
issue
a
with
official
you.
capacity for the city.
You let me talk real
For the
quick so I
city.
can let you know.
Okay.
I don't have an issue with recording me. You can record me all you want. I don't
Okay,
care.
okay,
But
it
the
doesn't
thing
matter
is,
if you did or
an
not.
individual does have the right to refuse service on
Not
his
a
bus.
public servant.
Yes, on his bus. he has
Not
the
a
right to
public
refuse
servant,
service.
no.
Go ahead and look up
I
them. Go
I
ahead and
already
look
know.
them.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here and doing this if I didn't know.
It should be apparent to anyone watching that this idiot has done his due diligence and watched many hours of YouTube law videos. Oh, he's an expert for sure.
That up.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't know.
Well, let's go ahead and go pull that up. We can
Go
get
pull
a-
it up.
A survey. We
Go-
can
let's-
get a
come on, let's go.
supervisor, and they can discuss that with you.
Go
But
get
they-
the- go
but
get the
that
codes,
does
get
have the
the-
right to refuse.
Go get the standard operating procedures. You know, if you were, you're a public servant right now. You're working in your official capacity, and anybody can record you in your official capacity. It's called transparency and accountability. So you don't have the right to say no, don't record me, because I have to make it transparent and accountable.
For that bus.
That's the same thing. That's why those cameras are on the bus, for accountability and transparency.
Look, idiot, those cameras are on the bus primarily for safety and security, not transparency and accountability. What kind of an idiot are you, really? Did you go to school? Did you attend school at all? Maybe primary school, secondary school, what? What's your story?
A few moments later.
You should have kicked off that other guy that was on the bus. He's the one that caused the disturbance, not me.
I'm going to call one of the supervisors.
The officer, what is it?
Cortez, C-O-R-T-E-Z.
Cortez. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we pay for this. This is our right.
But you don't.
They don't have a right.
Government, which yes, in a way we all pay for it.
You don't have. Yeah, all of us pay for it.
But
the difference is between you paying for it and you pay for it with our taxes that we pay you.
There is no difference.
Okay,
I pay taxes too.
Yeah, but with the money that we provide you, with our tax money.
That is such an asinine statement. I'm not sure how to respond to that, so I'm just going to let it go.
But anyway, that's another story. That's another story.
You're getting into a whole.
That is another story. What I want to just stay on is a public servant in their capacity has to be transparent. No, they do not have the right to refuse. If I was causing a disturbance,
so if you were to,
if I was causing a disturbance,
so if I was to ask you, if you worked at Walmart and you showed up and you started doing this and you didn't like me,
Walmart is a private business. This belongs to the public.
This is also paid.
No,
right?
this is
you just
the
said
public.
It was paid, right?
By us.
But the thing is,
it belongs to us. We are the funders, the beneficiaries of this service.
You keep wanting to cut me off. The thing is we have the right to refuse service. The driver has the right to refuse service.
How many times have I said that on this channel? Oh, yes, indeed. It's open to the public. But remember, the people in charge always reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. Now, please, Frauditor, I have a massive headache from listening to you talk.
If he feels that it is an issue, he deemed that it was an issue, so he refused you service. You didn't like that. What you could have done, and again, now that you're laying this out, you can request for a supervisor, and you could have had the supervisor come, and they could have explained it to you. Instead, you did not, and you ended up having us come out. We ended up coming out and made contact with you. While we were trying to discuss that, you have all the answers. That's fine. You have all the answers. That's great. I don't have all the answers. I don't even know what I ate earlier today. So I didn't even remember what I ate today, but apparently you do. So the thing is, you know all the answers. I can go back and look at it, look it up and find it, but I do know that a driver has the right to refuse any service to any individual if they deem that it is going to be causing an issue.
Officer, we understand what you said, but you have to understand you're dealing with a frauditor. They don't rationalize the same way that other people do because they only have a one-track mind and they are always right. You're the one that's wrong.
He deemed that you were causing an issue. I can't prove that that's an actual thing.
Well, I can prove it because I have it on the camera.
How he felt. He has the right to refuse.
I can prove it because I have it on the camera.
He has the right to refuse if he feels it is going to be an issue. Again, this driver right here may not have an issue with him, but he did. He felt that that may be an issue, so he had the right, every right to refuse.
What was the issue which he didn't say was the issue?
That might be a suit.
He didn't mention what the issue was other than I was recording him and he didn't want...
Right there, you could have requested for a supervisor.
Oh yeah, and then I missed the bus like I did right now.
Yeah, you could have missed the bus, but the thing is
he should have just let me on. The next person came on and he's like, hey, welcome aboard, ma'am. You know what I mean? That's what he should just did, sir.
Just a general observation here, but in my opinion, I think that frauditors would make great politicians because frauditors do absolutely nothing but talk about nothing. The same thing our politicians do. They babble. Oh yeah, they'd be great politicians, no doubt about it.
Hey, Officer Cortez, you said if you had an issue.
Chris, what's up? Hey, can you help this gentleman? He was trying to get on the stand, but he's obviously wanting to record. Yeah, I was trying to explain to him that the driver has the right to refuse service if he doesn't want someone on, if they are feeling that they may be causing a disturbance. Okay. He doesn't like that answer. He says that no, the driver has...
No, I don't like that. That's not the point. I don't like the answer. That's a good reason. That's a good reason, but he didn't have a good reason.
I can't really say. I just know that
he didn't have a good reason to refuse me.
Have you ever noticed how frauditors just can't shut their mouth for more than 20 seconds at a time? They always want to interrupt because everything they have to say is more important than what you have to say.
Is when they if the driver feels that it's going to be an issue, they can refuse. Okay. That's all I know.
Well, you don't know the right thing then.
So, okay, so go ahead and tell me your side of the story.
Now, all I did was walk onto the bus,
Okay.
right? Came up to the bus, recorded the route, and then I was going to get on board, and then he stopped me right there from even getting...
the route?
I was recording the route.
Oh, like
You know,
you're
the
on
sign.
the bus. You're
On the
okay.
sign.
So you were just doing your photography thing or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I just recording the sign, the route sign, and then I was about to step on the bus,
Okay.
and he stopped me and goes, "Don't record me." So I didn't get on the bus. I stood right there, and I said, "What's wrong with recording me?" I said, "You're a public servant."
I don't like when frauditors use the word servant. It harkens back to the days of slavery, number one. But number two, it also denotes people who work for the upper class. They might serve as a housekeeper, a butler, a valet, things of that nature. Yeah, I don't really like that term servant.
I said, "There's cameras right here on the bus that are recording you, that are, open to request for me, right?"
Yeah.
And I said, "This is a First Amendment right. This is covered by freedom of press, one of the first laws of the country, freedom of press." But he was saying, "Don't record me. I don't want you recording me." And then somebody from inside the bus came out, and he started causing a scene, a disturbance.
And you recorded it all, right?
Yeah.
Can I see the recording of him causing the scene?
Yeah, I can.
Can you show it to me?
I can. Now?
Will you show it to me?
I will show it to you. Here, stop.
Well, there you have it, folks. Apparently the frauditor ended his recording so he could show this man what happened, and who knows really what happened. I don't see any follow-up videos on his channel about this, but I will keep an eye out. But you just can't stick a camera in everybody's face because they're a public servant. What kind of nonsense is that? I don't know if this guy is monetized or not. I know he has 1,000 subscribers, but even if he is monetized, he's not making any money. Look at the number of views on every video. It's nil. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.